Okay, so let's take a look at how you can install Java JDK. So if you Google for Java SE JDK, you will find page that looks something like this. Here you can see it has standard edition version 15. If you click on downloads, it should take you to page that looks something like this. Okay, so here, as you can see, if you click on this JDK download, you will be taken to page that shows version of operating system and installer. So for Windows, you can see you have two options, one being zip, second being this exe installer. So I have downloaded this installer and this is from Oracle. So if you want open JDK, you should go to jdk.java, where you can see this JDK 15. Okay, so that will show you open JDK version. Okay, so here you have option for zip file. Actually you don't get installer, so unless you want to use OpenJDK for anything specific, I suggest using one from Oracle. So I have downloaded this. Okay, so that download looks something like this. Okay, I'm going to double click on this and accept the permission, and that should start the wizard. It will also check for path. Okay, so what happens is that if you add too many spaces in between, it may end up creating some of the path issues, so you can change that. Okay, simply change this path from program files to simply Java JDK 15. Click OK, then click next. That should start the installer. Okay, it may even ask you for a few permissions. Okay, and it will start the installer progress. So here you can see it shows that SE development kit successfully installed, and click on next steps, so it can show you what to do after this. Okay, so here you can close the installer. Okay, now here you can see it will show you what to do after installation of JDK. What I can do right now is open command prompt and verify installer of Java. So Java, then / version, and here you see it returns with version that we just installed, Java 15. Okay, if you can see something like this, that means you have managed to install Java JDK on your Windows 10. Okay, here you can see version with date. Okay, also it shows runtime environment and hotspot. Right, so if you see something like this, that means you have installed JDK, and if you choose this open JDK, you will get similar message, but in this case you have to download this zip and then use environment variables. Okay, and here you have to actually create a path, right, and add that in path. Here you can edit it, add that path there. Okay, so this is something you should do when you're using zip drive for installing OpenJDK or even your Oracle JDK. Okay, so I suggest using this Oracle's Windows installer. That should automatically set the path for you, which you can also verify here. So you get the idea how to install and set up Java JDK and also verify the Java installation.